So for this challenge, I wanted to see if it was possible to beat Mario Kart 64 at 3 times speed. But I don't want to jump straight into that, so I thought I would do a Flower Cup at 2 times speed and see if it was even remotely possible, if it was technically possible, or if the game would freak out. So I started off trying to play as Yoshi. I figured a fast, light character would be easy. That was a huge mistake, as we'll see later on. Another problem I realized right away is that the music gets pretty crunchy at this speed, so in a little bit I'll figure out that if you press, I think it's the L button or something, it actually will mute the music, which I do soon. But so far, I mean, it's difficult, but this isn't impossible. You know, it's 150cc, so it is the max speed without unlocking the extra mode, the mirror, I forget exactly what it's called. But I thought this would be a lot more difficult to avoid the vehicles. I'm still hitting them here and there, but it's not that bad at 2 times speed. Some people may accuse me of just speeding up the footage of me playing. I can assure you I didn't do that. I'm going to show some clips at the end of this video where I slowed down this footage to a 3rd speed. So it looks like a normal speed, and you'll see how ridiculous the driving would be if it was actually at that speed. That was a really smart shell shot I did there. Hey, I can still hit Donkey Kong. He deserves it for all of his crimes. Not wearing pants. It seems that the most important thing about this challenge is going to be to try to get items that can help me avoid obstacles in the map, which is going to be very difficult to do at 3 times. I got 3rd place. That's not super bad for my first try. This is only 2 times, so let's bump it up to 3 times, see how it is. Alright, so we got it on 3 times speed. Let's see how this is. It's pretty difficult. Now, I'm learning that as a lightweight character, if I turn to the left or to the right too hard, I just spin out. So that's going to be a major issue. You lose a lot of speed doing that. So picking a lightweight character was a really bad idea. After this map, I'm going to try to switch to a heavier character and see if that can assist me. The lightning bolt is really nice, but the star is the real key here, as I can go straight through all those horrible, horrible evil snowmen. There's really nothing to do on that bridge. It's so narrow. You tap the control stick left or right and you just drive straight off. The smart thing there would be to try to just avoid all those snowmen. Again with this bridge, I don't know what to do there. 8th place, could not do worse. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time, see if it's even remotely doable. And then we're going to switch to another character. Maybe another map, too. Purple shell is not as helpful as you'd think it would be. It would have been a lot better to get a star. Another issue is that on this map, if you go too far outside of bounds, you know, Lakita comes and picks you up with his fishing pole. That eats up a lot of time. Red shells are very difficult to fire. You barely move the control stick one way or the other, and you're facing a wall, and you shoot it, and they just bonk off the wall, useless. Yeah, this turbo was crazy. Very difficult to control. If I was better at the game and smarter, I could probably use that to my advantage. There's that bridge again. Nothing I can do about that bridge. 8th place. So I don't know if this is really doable with Yoshi. So I'm going to try switching it up to a heavier character that should help the cornering be a little less responsive, which is what I want. So let's give this a try as Donkey Kong. I'm also going to take the coward's way out, and I'm going to choose the easiest maps in the game. There's no other way I'm going to be able to do this. So those bananas, kind of a nice item to get when you're in 1st place. This map is so basic, the turns are pretty easy. I can almost slide around them. You know, as a little kid, I would see the hot air balloon with the item beneath it, and I would stand underneath it and try to jump. Because somebody at school, I think, told me that there was a special item in there that gave you like a permanent turbo or something, you know, and I believed them. Those shells are a lifesaver when Bowser is throwing his bananas at you. So second place, that's respectable considering the challenge we're doing. I'll take a second place. If I can keep getting second places, I'll probably get first at the end. So I know the issue with this map is going to be the horrible minefield of moles, otherwise known as the mole field. If I can get a bunch of stars, I can just drive right through that and not, you know, be delayed by them too much. So far I've gotten 2. That's really good luck so far. I drove through right there, didn't hit one. That was pretty ideal. But see that, shooting yourself with a green shell, that is not ideal. And then I drove straight into a mole. 5th place. So even though I got pretty good RNG with the items, I still messed it up at the end there. I need to just go fully wide around the mole fields. I can't risk it. Star number 1, that was perfect. Red shell, not super useful. That ended up being really useful somehow. I don't even know exactly what happened. I think somebody drove into the back of me when I had the shell. You know, why are these moles doing this? You know, you think they wouldn't want to get ran into by a cart? Anyway, so I got first place. That wasn't too bad. That's really going to help me out at the end points there. So I'm tied with Bowser right now, but if I can stay just ahead of Bowser, he's the only one who's even remotely near me, I think I should be able to win the tournament. Now I'm really worried about this map because you go too far into the water and you get picked up. And there's also a bunch of roaming crabs. There's no way I'm going to be able to do the shortcut. I just gave up on that immediately, not even going to try for it. If I can just somewhat stay on the track and get 4th place, I'll consider this a massive win. I hate it when people just sling their bananas everywhere. I almost don't want the turbos. Those make it just nearly impossible to corner. They are nice going through that little shortcut though. So that was an insanely quick map. I mean, I got that in, you know, what was that, 30 seconds? So 3rd place, I'll take it. You know, as long as I can keep up with Bowser, I'm okay. Now I'm a little worried about the train here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stop. Yeah, kind of awkward. This map should, I think, be pretty easy and straightforward. You can go pretty far out of bounds without getting in trouble. So if I can just avoid the train, somewhat stay on the tracks, I think I have a really good chance of doing pretty good on this one. We'll see. This challenge is making me wish I had drank a lot more coffee this morning. Okay, good. So Bowser, okay, he also dropped a fake object on me. Here we go. If I can just finish ahead of Bowser, I should win. And there we go. 3rd place. Bowser got 5th. So, according to the points, I should be up a decent amount, and I should get the victory. Oh, here we go. The award ceremony. Everybody's favorite part. Yep, drive around. You know, someone from school also told me that there was a way to, like, jump through the door and you could, like, play Mario 64 in this game, and I also believe that. People are jerks. So I did it. I got 1st place playing the game at 3 times speed. It wasn't the easiest thing in the world, but, you know, also wasn't the hardest. I thought as a joke I'm going to try playing the Donkey Kong, his map at 150. I'm pretty sure it's going to be me just constantly flying all over the place and getting 8th place. Here we go, DK's Jungle Parkway. So far this isn't too bad. I mean, if you go out of bounds, I don't know if those are rocks or coconuts or what, but they kind of guide you back to the track. But I believe if 3 hit you in a row, you spin out. So you gotta try to avoid getting hit by 3. The lightning will be great. I think I smushed Wario there. He deserved it for his war crimes as well. So this was bad. You want to avoid taking that too narrow. Lost a lot of time there. Still not in last place. Well, I'm fighting for last place with Wario. There's a lot of like tight choke points on this map. That's the problem with doing it at 3 times speed. Right into the drink. The star is almost not helpful here because when you go out of bounds, the coconuts have no effect on you, so they don't knock you back onto the track. So as I pretty much figured, I was going to get 8th place on this one. This was too hard. I was thinking about trying to do the Banshees Boardwalk, and then I decided that that would be a nightmare. So as promised, here is some of the earlier footage of me trying to play at the 3 times speed, but I slowed the footage down to a 1/3 speed. So you'll notice the sound is super messed up. I'm not sure exactly what's causing that, but this should be the perfect 1-to-1 speed of what it would actually look like if I was playing. It just looks like somebody who's had a few too many to drink. The turns are too sharp, you're holding them too long. You just... Wow, I actually made the bridge that time though. That was really impressive. You can see you hold the turns way too long. See, I think that was the one time I was smart and I tried to just avoid the snowmen instead of risking it, trying to go straight through them. The crunchy audio is annoying, and I'm sorry if that triggers you or bothers you, but that's just kind of what happens when you speed up the speed 3 times and then slow it back down in editing. So that'll pretty much do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I may try to beat some other games at 3 times speed. I'm not sure. I know I've tried it on an NBA game and it was pretty impossible, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy it, then give me a thumbs down.